Hello, I'm Yizhen Zhang. I go to Richmond Montgomery High School, and I'm currently a senior. For my project, I researched the blue light specific cells in our eyes, and this has a direct foundation for future colorblindness treatments. I was always interested in how things worked. For example, how the circuits work, or how insects, or how we're able to move. So from that, it kind of created a catalyst for me to be interested in how our eyes work and how we're able to perceive the color or different colors. Specifically to color vision, I had a friend and teacher who are colorblind, so I kind of thought about how they'd see the world, since the world that I see is very colorful, and I kind of wanted to make a difference in how they'd see the world. So that's what initially got me through the door. And I would also have to thank mentors like Dr. Wei Li here for giving opportunities to high school students, or basically amateurs who don't really know research, to give them a chance to have hands-on experience and to apply what they've learned from the classroom into the real world.
My name is Wei Li. I'm a senior investigator at National Institutes of Science. I work on retina and study how we see things. We more commonly work with PhD students, graduate students, postdocs who had a pretty solid knowledge of the subject. So for a young high school kid like Yizhen, that we really have to brought them up to the level that they could understand what the project is. Fortunately, they are very bright.
At the beginning in the classroom, I would only learn about the cell. I'd see colorful pictures of these cells, but I wasn't able to actually truly see how these cells looked. Research in a lab is very different from the classroom. In the classroom, you learn about the foundation. You learn about how cells work, what cells are. And then in the lab, you would actually be able to apply that knowledge into a real life experience. So it's very different. And I highly advise all students who have that experience to have hands-on experience in the lab or a place like the Kid Museum. So my research project is about the blue light specific cells in our eyes. And since we don't know much about them, so the first part of my research was finding these cells, and that was the hardest part. It was basically like looking for a needle in the haystack, but we don't know the shape of the needle. So I have to find the shape of the needle and find the needle. And the first time I reconstructed and made one of these cells a 3D model, I was really amazed by how thousands, millions, or billions of these cells create us. So by understanding how we process the color blue, this creates a direct foundation for future colorblindness treatments that is specific to the color blue.